Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Brilliantly in the World Cup qualifiers. So here we go. We're to the first ball of this ODI. That's a nice shot. Plenty of width. For Boyd Rankin. Tries to catch it, but it won't catch that. That's gone. Big six over Andy McBrien's head. Tries to catch it. And is he gone? Simi Singh? Yes, he's out. Just a little hesitant.
Square legs, head for six.
Ball is in the air, there's nobody down there either. It's going to drop short of the boundary, just trickle over the boundary in the end. Hit on the up. The end of the T20 says he might give Delaney a run this week. Be good to see him. That's brilliant. Caught him bold. Tim Martin. Good shot down the ground past the bowler.
That's a great shot.
A fantastic shot.
Australia and New Zealand bowled very well there. He's got one slip in. Paul Sterling dropped Zazai early on. That's gone square of the wicket. A bit too much width. That's going to pull up short, is it? No, it's just going to trickle over. Down the ground, nice shot over William Porterfield's head, and that's gone for four to end.
Probably just umpire's call.
Oh, that's in the air, and that should be out. Leading edge, and Ireland get the breakthrough they wanted.
Was rewarded by Zaziz's wicket early on in his spell.
And you sense, ask me. Oh, and that's pulled away handsomely. A very short ball from Simi Singh, and gets what it deserves. Getting offside of the ball and pushing it on the leg side. A huge big space here. And again, a bad ball from McBrien. Oh, and that's a big hit. And that's gone all the way for four.
In that particular game as well. Good shot down the ground, and that's going for four. One hop over the ropes, and now you just feel it's clipped away, and it's going to beat Boyd Rankin down there, is it? He just pulls it back short of the ropes. No, he doesn't. Won the toss, he would have batted anyway. So both teams happy because Porterfield decided to. He's given it. It looked a little high to me, but Boyd Rankin makes the breakthrough, and Gulbadin is gone.
Bowler's confidence, it's massive.
Asghar deep in his crease again. Big shot, and it's gone all the way over Gary Wilson's head for a maximum. Peter Chase under big pressure. The Afghan captain means business. And again it's a chance.
And easily taken down there at deep square leg by Paul Sterling. So Asghar not happy.
You know, still got to give Ireland the credit.
And that's the end of Shahidi. Easy chance, very soft dismissal, and he'll be very disappointed with that. And that's something that we spoke about earlier.
Afghanistan. Well, I don't think you'll be troubling the scorers anymore. That's the end of Nabi, who's managed to get a leading edge. Again, 2 extra cover. He'll be frustrated.
With no speed, it's his accuracy. It's pushed and caught. And Balbirnie with the catch again. That's his 4th catch. Beautifully low taken down by his ankles and finish off the last 3 overs. Every run will be precious now at this stage. Well, that's not just runs, that's a 6. Now that's a huge 6. That's got out in the road. Somebody driving past there now might find the ball clanging on its roof. 203. Oh, that's miles in the air, but I don't think he's made full contact with that. There's a fielder underneath that, and taken by Simi Singh. Well, he got a 6 2 balls ago. This time he didn't get all of it. High in the air. It was hanging up in the air an awful long time. Simi Singh, though, good pair of hands there. The Afghanistan spinners can work. Every run vital. Well, that's gone over the boundary. 6. That's an extraordinary shot. Rankin dug that one in, and Aftab nonchalantly launched it over the boundary. Last ball then. It's a fuller delivery as well, and no run comes from that. So the end of the 50 overs, Ireland will be chasing 2-2-8 for victory in this first one-day international here at Stormont in Belfast. This is the Afghanistan batting card. 197 for 4 at one stage, but Ireland got amongst them towards the end of the innings. Shafiq had a huge 6, went for 11. Important runs from Asghar
to win this game.
So Afdeep coming into William Porterfield, who's immediately off the mark.
Well, look at that. What a shot by Paul Stirling.
Trademark Paul Stirling, that. And again, that's a bit of fortune for Paul Stirling. Inside edge.
Then the middle period becomes so much more easier for them.
Again, a good shot, and again learning from the previous, where William Porterfield looked to leg and just easing that through the offside. Very good shot from William Porterfield. Just the ball sat up, waited that little bit later and pushed it effortlessly through the offside. Be interesting to see. Yes, we're going to have another boundary check here. And
well, that is 4 runs if I've ever seen a decision that needs to go to the batsmen. You're not going to bludgeon your way up to a 60 or 70 or 30 balls.
And isn't it interesting, always? There we are. You could probably say to yourself, the last shot possibly caused that dismissal. That was very wide. And Paul Stirling hung the bat out there. And he's gone. And big wicket for Afghanistan. You can see how happy they are. And you can clearly see how excited Aftab is.
To almost outside off stump.
And I'm just going to interrupt you, Oase. That's a great shot from William Porterfield. And that will make its way all the way to the boundary for 4. Great shot from William Porterfield. Again, a very good shot from Andrew Balbirnie. And again, showing the value of piercing the gap, which he did.
One slip in from Gulbadin. And that's out. Another finger goes up. And he swings, gets a big edge on that. And as soon as I say Porterfield needs to stay there, well, Balbirnie and build some kind of partnership. He gets out, and Afghanistan strike.
Uncharacteristic from Porterfield. Swish outside the off stump, maybe got tired of no boundary. Out for 16, 35 for 2.
Oh, that's an extraordinarily good piece of fielding, and it's a measure of their athleticism. Brilliant stuff. And Niall O'Brien caught stranded. Wasn't really his call, but you could understand the frustration, and it's only a measure of where Ireland have been. And Niall O'Brien is gone, run out. Let's have a look at this. He's toe-ended at Balbirnie. But he kind of left Niall O'Brien a wee bit cold there by coming, Andrew Balbirnie. I didn't quite realise that when we saw it on shot, but a great piece of fielding, it has to be said. And there'll be one man smiling. In life, Kyle, as you probably know yourself, you've got to earn that. But he's got that away back with a square, and that's 4 runs. And that will certainly, if there's nerves there, it will ease the nerves for Simi Singh. Fantastic bowler. And you don't care where they come from. And that's the end of the 23rd Ireland, 73 for 3.
It's an excellent sweep. Swept hard and swept for 4. Mohamed Nabi has the double teapot. He's got his hands on his hips, very frustrated to see that ball go to the boundary.
Wicketkeeper moved to his left. That's Singh sweeps around the corner, and that's going to go for 4. That's a good shot. He survived that LBW shout. He responds well. These two are doing okay so far. Partnership of 40 from 54 deliveries. And as soon as I say that, he's been bowled. Simi Singh by Nabi. Curse of the commentator there. Ireland looks set. Afghanistan flags are waving in celebration. Ireland have lost their 4th wicket. Simi Singh gone.
Well, that's exactly the reason why you can't afford to be leisurely in your approach to batting, especially on a wicket like this in international cricket.
Oh, got away with that. Past the only slip. We're going to slash hard, and that's exactly what Kevin O'Brien did. Fortuitous. It's 4. Oh, nice shot from Balbirnie. Cuts it away, that's gone for 4. The sparing dive from Shahidi, can't prevent that. That's a nice shot. And a welcome 4 runs.
Afghanistan.
And it's going for another 4, is it? Yes, it is, another boundary. 2 and 3 now. And maybe Balbirnie thinks, let's get after Gulbadin.
Well, Andy Balbirnie's
between these sides, and there's 17 ODIs to date, stretching back to 2010. Balbirnie around the corner is going to be at least 2. Is it going to go for 4? Yes, it is. Sweeper out there, and a man of fine leg between them can't cut that off.
Well, a huge wicket. The set batsman trying to sweep, and again I suspect it's the carom ball. Profited a lot with the sweep shot, but he has to go. Big wicket for Afghanistan.
Massive wicket. Andrew Balbirnie gone for 55. That's a deft touch from Gary Wilson. And again, a very athletic piece of fielding. Oh, he'll have to go. And I think Kevin O'Brien is in trouble. Oh, he just appeared so sluggish there.
Yeah, trying to steal that 3rd run. And that signs disaster. Nicely done by the wicketkeeper, taking it in front of the stumps the modern way, and Kevin O'Brien seems to be run out short of his ground. Unnecessary. Lot depended on him, and Ireland, in the worst possible way, have lost another one. The 6th wicket goes
Over the leg side.
I don't think so. Easy catch for Najib, and Andy McBride goes for a busy 12, but he felt he had to go. And goes again. He just didn't quite catch it. He knows himself. It's gone straight up in the air and a very comfortable catch to Najib. That's a big hit, and that's 6. And that's exactly what you talked about, Awais. Right-hander to Nabi, 6 for Wilson.
Well, that's exactly what Wilson should be doing, and he's done that. And that's Ireland, 189 for 7 at the end of 46 overs.
And you just get the feeling that this is the beginning of the end for Ireland. Tim Martin swishing across the line and comprehensively bowled.
Yeah, that was just horrible. I think Tim Murtagh deceived. All ends up. Read the ball to be able to hit the ball at the park.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he doesn't read him, and that's the end of Gary Wilson, and probably the end for Ireland. Went for the big sweep shot, ended up missing it. Got done by the quicker one of Rashid Khan, the Google. Perhaps not, shows how much I know. It was the leg spinner.
And I think you're absolutely right. And that's that. Game over. And Ireland lose by 30. And a disappointing response from them, and you can clearly see what it means to the Afghans. And there's Captain Asghar. And first blood to Afghanistan in this first of the ODIs, and what's impressed me most about them has been their fielding. 2 run-outs, almost another 2. All their catches held. And there's the happy group. But Ireland never really got...
Fielding was the one thing that stood out for me. Afghanistan were head and shoulders above Ireland's fielding. They held their catches, they got their run-outs, and they hunt in pairs. That was the most impressive thing about them. There were, I'll probably say, 11 athletes out there in the blue shirt of Afghanistan. Sure, both teams could have batted better, could have bowled better, but geez, I tell you what, the Afghanistani outfit looked pretty impressive.
Couldn't agree more, and Ireland will be desperately disappointed, because a total of 228 really was one that was very much within their grasp, and it wasn't to be. And I'm sure Graham Ford there as coach will be very disappointed. So there's the batting card, and you can see from it a lot of starts. Awais, a lot of starts in that innings, but just a continual. And there's the summary for you. Afghanistan finishing on 227 for 9.